In Romans chapter 8, verse 8, the Apostle Paul reminds us of one of the most heartwarming truths that the Christian can know, and it is this, that God is pleased with you. Just think of just two things quickly before we look at the verse. That God is high and above all that is created. He created all that we see. He is infinitely wise, infinitely good, infinitely powerful, and yet he is pleased with you. He delights in you. And then also think about us. Think about your state. Think about the sin that you engage in day after day. Think about your rebellion towards God. Think about your selfish desires. Those two things just don't feel like they should fit together. Like a God who is that loving, that wise, that powerful should love and delight and be pleased in people like us. And yet he is. The Apostle Paul says in Romans 8 verse 8, those who are in the flesh cannot please God. Remember, that is people who are outside of God, people whose desires are for sin and the desires of the flesh, as opposed to Christians who are in the Spirit, who have the Holy Spirit dwelling within them. So by inference, Paul is saying those who are in the Spirit can please God. The only way that is possible is if God looks on us and sees someone who is ultimately pleasing and delightful to him. And that is what he sees. As God looks on us, he sees his Son, who is perfect, who is infinitely good, who is righteous in all of his thoughts, deeds, motives, words and actions. So folks, take comfort today that God is pleased with you, that God delights in you. Not because of any good works that we have presented before, not because we have proven ourselves to be delightful or for him to be pleased in us, but because he sees his perfect Son. And as he sees his Son, he sees us. We are clothed in his righteousness. We are clothed in his perfection. And that means that God today, Christian, delights in you and is pleased with you.